If you don't know, you're about to know right now. You're about to learn. Education. I'm Quindell Evans, bluepoetry.com. That's the word blue, the word poet, the word tree.com. Make sure you visit the website. You feel me? This is the Blue Poetry Podcast. Visit the website, check out my music and the other things I have to offer you on there. You feel me? I just want to say that the ins and outs and ups and downs that life brings me inspires me to go in and out and up and down with my creativity. You feel me then? The ins and outs and the ups and downs that life brings me inspires me to go in and out and up and down with my creativity. And the reason I say that is because it's gonna be times where things is up and down. It's gonna be times where you are in your comfort zone and you are out your comfort zone. I'm speaking for me. Like, it's been plenty of times where I'm out of my comfort zone, and there's plenty of times I'm in my comfort zone. Like right now, I'm out of my comfort zone. Like in life, you feel me? I'm out of my comfort zone. I'm not exactly comfortable with everything that I have, everything that's going on, and even my environment, you know. So like, but it's all pushing me to create in different ways. So that's what it's about. Like that's what the affirmation about. And the reason I say this affirmation is because that's what I like to do. I like to recite affirmations every day. Because I feel like mental health is an important issue, and personally, many of us suffer from, personality disorders, depression, anxiety, and we get into a habit of being so sad and depressed all the time that it's hard for us to kick back into our happiness. You feel me? So I feel like personally, most people who are sad and depressed and always upset and always easily bothered and not comfortable or not appreciating the things in their life because they develop the habit of not being happy and appreciative and all those good things. I feel like the good things in life are habitual. So I wrote a book called The Mouth Book of Messages of Uplift the Hill, which exemplifies that, the positive side of affirmations. Because affirmations is everything that you speak, which is why I say the positive side. Because there's a negative side to affirmation, and that's just, saying things that you don't necessarily want for real, but you got into the habit of speaking negative things, such as today I already know it's going to be a bad day. Or just I can't do this, or or you already got into the habit of doing things in the affirmation. You speaking something positive on the negative habit that you have can make you reflect on the negative habit and realize what your negative habit is. So a lot of time affirmations is very useful. You feel me? Very positively useful because they're always useful no matter how you're using them, whether for bad or for good. So the Mouth Book Messages of Uplift the Hill is the affirmation book. The book that has affirmations and also questions. Check it out on my website. Hit the link and get the book. You feel me? I'm still figuring out how to work out a deal for people who listen to the podcast and want the book. But we're going to get there in due time because I realized that I couldn't put a discount code on the book. So I can't put a discount code, but I'm going to figure out something, a way for y'all to get a deal. I mean, if anything, if anybody really listening and want it, just hit me up and I'll sell you the book. You don't have to go to the website, the publishing company. I'll sell you the book myself, and I'll give it to you for 25% off, personally. So literally, if you hit me up, DM me, or DM me on Instagram, Blue Poetry, or email me at bluepoetry@gmail.com, and I got you. Like, if you be like, yo, I listened to your podcast, and I heard you say that 25% off, for people listening to the podcast. I got you. Light work. You feel me? Because the website gonna charge you $20 plus shipping, which is probably like $6 or something like that. I'm gonna charge you. You know what I'm saying? So you getting 25% off. So I'm gonna charge you 25% off that. 25% of that exact price. So yeah, holla at me. But yeah. This is a little bit about me. I like to write affirmations. I like to recite affirmations. I like to focus on being mentally healthy and always ready and always prepared because there's always challenges. There's always things that could change our moods. There's always things that can affect us, throw us off. And we have to be ready to get back on point, Or if we're going to be off, You have to be ready to still create when we're off. And that's what this affirmation is about. In times where I'm off, times where I'm not on, in times where it's not my best day, how can I still be creative? And how, what type of creativity? Like what can I do on the days that I'm not my best? The ins and outs and ups and downs that life brings me inspires me to go in and out and up and down my creativity. When I'm out of my zone, when I'm out of my comfort zone, when I'm not where I want to be specifically, what can I do to remain productive? What can I do to remain creative? What can I do to focus on my goal regardless? What can I do? And that's something that I'm struggling with, that I'm working on, that I'm developing, that I'm practicing, that I'm learning how to do every day. It be times, like personally, I go to events and I don't necessarily want to go. Or when I get there, I'm not feeling the vibe. But I feel like in those type of situations, I can figure out how to enjoy myself. And I think that's been a habit. When I'm somewhere I don't want to be, I just shut down. But I can develop the habit of what can I do to still enjoy this event? What can I do to still enjoy myself while at this event? And that is the mission, the meaning behind this affirmation. That's out of my comfort zone. I don't want to be here. But how can I still be productive? How can I still create? How can I still focus on how I want to feel instead of the feeling that I know I don't want to feel, but my body or my mind or I am just used to going into this feeling? What can I do? You feel me? So I think it starts with giving thanks. Start with just being like, I'm appreciative that I have a place to go. That there are people coming together at this event and doing this. Like that's probably what I need to do. That's probably I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try just reciting that affirmation when I'm somewhere and I don't really want to be there. It's just give thanks for that moment and just be like, like I just appreciate the fact that I'm alive and I'm here and that there's people who coming together to enjoy themselves. I'm appreciative to be able to witness this, be able to witness this energy of this. That's what events are for. When people have events and they come together to enjoy themselves. So that's the affirmation I probably want to practice when I'm out and I'm somewhere and I'm just like, I don't want to be here. But I'm with someone and, I might be with someone who wanted to go out and I thought it was going to be something and then when we get there, it's not exactly what I wanted, I wanted to be and I just feel like, this is going to be a boring, whack night. I'm speaking the affirmation. It's like on the inside, which is why I'm not enjoying it. But if I could just, put on my positive radar and scan for something that I can enjoy, scan for something that I can appreciate, scan for something that I can be grateful for in the moment, that will allow me to still be creative when I'm outside of my comfort zone. That's what this affirmation exemplifies, the ins and outs. When I'm in my zone, a lot of times too, sometimes we in our zone, we in our comfort zone, we slack. Because we're comfortable and we feel like things are promised. Like it's inevitable. Like I know that, like I just, like being comfortable also. Still be creative, still push yourself, even though you're comfortable, push, that's why I feel like I want to push myself even when I'm comfy, like I don't want to feel like I don't have to be on top of my game. You feel me? I want to always be creating, always be going as hard as I can, no matter if I'm inside my comfort zone or out. I don't want to wait till I'm down to get, to go hard. I want to be going hard while I'm up, I don't want to wait till I'm down to say affirmations. I'm not going to be like, I'm having a bad day, affirmations. Or I'm at a place I don't want to be, affirmations. Even when I'm good, affirm that I'm still good, that I'm getting better, that I'm always growing, you feel me? That's what I like to do. That's why I say affirmations every day, because it helped me get out of a place that I didn't want to be. So why not continue to use it to help me keep growing? You feel me? Like if I was able to grow with it, let me continue growing with it. Is how I feel. So, when life's gonna bring some challenges, like there's always gonna be some things. I know people going through some things right now. For me, I'm challenged. I have challenges that I'm dealing with right now, that I'm faced with right now, and I'm working on allowing this challenge to push me. Allowing this challenge to Accepting the challenge, that's what this is about. Like accepting the challenge. Allow it to push me. Allow it to bring out my best. Accept it. It starts with accepting it. Once I accept it, and then I'll be able to allow it to do what it to. When I accept it is when I'll be able to allow it to bring out my higher self. When I'll be able to allow it to bring out my best effort. When I will allow it to bring out my talents, my good qualities, my positivity, my optimism, my grace, my appreciation, my gratitude. Like the same thing when I'm out at this event, accept it. Like I'm here. Like I'm here. So let me accept it and allow it to bring out some good things. So 1 second.